Alright, I think I stalled long enough. We are scheduled to begin the stream right now. Welcome back, everybody. This is Trails in the Sky, first chapter again. We are pretty much at the end of the arena. We are in the sewers. We're basically doing the sewers right before the arena. And yeah, going through the sewers, and you know, we're going to go to the final arena challenge, which probably will be pretty difficult. I have to argue. Yeah, today is a little bit of a weird day, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going to the arena, and we're going to continue the story so far. We've learned a little bit about our enemies, but actually not that much, really. We'll probably get more chance to learn about them throughout the game. And I don't want to ponder too long today, so I'll just get right into it, I'm guessing. Here we go. Trails in the Sky. Alright, we were in the Gransel sewers. You look familiar. Estelle just ran out of EP, which is not great. Luckily, we can use EP charge. We were kind of wandering around the sewers a bit, right? Not finding where we need to go. What the fuck are you? Some sort of fish dragon? Okay, we'll exterminate it. Okay, there's a bunch of them. Oh no, they have freeze. Spiral flare. They are weak to fire. Fact is, Olivier is not. Alright, taunt.
Hey, over here! What, you yella?
The problem is Estelle is in the way as well. Alright, this took at least half of their health. Hi, Kiza. Alright. It's not great that Joshua is frozen. That's okay, we just started, basically. Like I literally went down one corridor and then encountered this enemy. Which is part of a quest, I think, of a side quest. Like a bracer mission, because the game told me that we need to exterminate it. So it should be part of a bracer mission. I'm still feeling somewhat sick. I don't know, yesterday was a little bit worse, I guess. Today is a bit better. Exterminate monster and grants a sewer east block. But yeah, today is a little bit better. I'm hoping that it gets better soon. Oh. What is this opening? Probably this, right? Oh, this is the passageway between East and West Block. But yeah, it's kind of past. I'm still on medication a bit. And I'm having a lack of sleep, which I've actually never really had recently. Tira bomb. The chest is so very, very, very empty. But yeah, I'm usually a very, very good sleeper, but recently, I don't know what it is, but I'm staying up for way too long. And the problem is, like, I wouldn't mind staying up too long if I was at least productive during it. But I'm not really productive. It's very unproductive.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Makes me sometimes wish I could stream more. But I'm just feeling very, very awake. I don't know what it is.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
I think we went this path already. If we did, I apologize. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't fully remember the sewers from last time. I think we did all of this. No. But yeah, I still have a stuffed nose. It's whatever. Just doesn't stop, really.
Enjoy the show.
But yeah, it sucks. But I'll manage to get through it. I think. Wait, is this the way we came in? Alright, so this is the way we came in. I was suspecting better weapons for Joshua and Estelle, but I'm pretty sure we robbed everything. So... I'm pretty sure we're through with this section of the game. Pretty much Ransel South Block. I quickly want to check into the Bracer Guilds. In here. Exterminate all big monsters along the roads. Still not first class. That was basically, I think, the last side quest we're going to get. I think in Gransel there's no more side quests. You know, I actually like it that there's no side quests anymore. Job. Oh. This is an inn. Right. This is an inn. Do I have to go to the big market? In East Block? But yeah, I also wanted to record something like a video, something new. But with me being sick, it just doesn't make sense. You know. I think we got everything of these. What is this? Prevents mute. I mean, sure, we have the money. But where can we buy stuff? Here? Okay, I need a few more reviving bombs because we don't have any anymore. And I'm going to buy a few Tira bombs just because they have been pretty useful. I think I didn't buy issue 8. If we have time, I would like to do a whole stream, or like the rest of the last stream maybe, just reading the text that we're getting, because there's a few books that we've been missing, and a few and all of the libel news issues. That are interesting. They are world building and very interesting. But we've been kind of glossing over that, right? Yay, the final round. Who will win and who will lose? I don't even really care. Just way, violence is cool. What? Why are you going to cheer for just one person? I keep thinking about all the different teams. And I've decided that in the end I'm just going to cheer for Joshua, my one and only. God damn it, Joshua. Look at all these people. I got up early specifically to avoid the crowds. A lot of good that did. Who should I cheer for? It seems that whoever I end up cheering for always loses. So maybe I should cheer for the team I don't want to win. Roll all reverse psychology. You haven't failed me. I mean, you have. You totally have. Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Yes, we have. Bring it on. I'm pretty sure there's nothing more we can do. Looks like it's just us in here. The waiting room feels awfully big right now. Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in the time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were more circus animals in here. I must say it certainly doesn't measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early though. We still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Ugh, waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, make sure you're just here in time for the match. Well, well, and what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches. But today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they're not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Haha, such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Ugh. Something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I'm okay, I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. Well, we can go to the ranks and talk to the people. Oh my god, there's so many! Royal Army vs Bracer. Both of them fight to protect people as part of their jobs. Now I guess we see who's better at it. I was so excited for today's events I couldn't sleep one wink. Martial arts competition is always so much fun. Every year I get so into it. I'll be cheering for the Bracers. They're always there to help when people are in need. I hope the match starts soon. I'm gonna shop myself horse. I really think the Special Ops team is a shoe-in this year. I mean, just the name, Special Ops alone has such an awesome ring to it. Sorry. That boy on the Bracer team looks about as old as my son. I think I'll cheer for them today. Well, who do you think? I got up extra early today so I could rouse this too and get some good seats at the arena. I'd never miss a spectacle like this. If teamwork is the deciding factor, then Special Ops have the championship in a bag for sure. There's a girl on the Bracer team, right? Good for her. I would have never predicted the matchups to go in the direction they did. On with the show, you whippersnappers. God damn it, old man. Grandpa and I love watching the tournament every year. Estelle, Joshua, Professor, you came to watch us. But of course, he's always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how do you scrape together the mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. And I'm here in his stead. I should have guessed you'd never be able to get in here out of your own pocket. Not that I would have tried, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am. I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. Two first-year teams making it to the finals and both poised to win it all. Which will it be? Maybe I should have packed a lunch today. I was in line from such an ungodly hour, I'm starting to feel hungry again. I was gonna camp out to get some good seats, but the night patrol made me go home. So I did the only sensible thing, I snuck out of the house, hid in the bushes and waited for the soldiers to leave. Then bam! Lion City. God damn it. My husband went through a lot to get us some good seats yesterday. I can't believe he went through all of that just for me. I don't know, there's a lot of seats still open, guys. You know, you probably have the best seats. But, you know, next to you, there's probably also a few seats. And these seats on this side are also not that bad, honestly. Hey, Estelle, you did it, the final fight. It's so exciting. Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. I wonder who'll win. It's going to be amazing. Everybody came super early because of the finals. Guess they figured seats would fill up fast, and they did. I don't know, guys. There's still so much space left. I want to see the mask guy and the big guy go at it head to head. That'd be something. Championship today. Woo! I like that blonde boy on the bracer team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw. Something wrong, Kurt? Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you got, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Nah, just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Flashback from what? Yesterday? No, from an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do, it's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliched, but I actually don't remember a thing about it, or didn't anyway. I still can't even remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be. Wow, what a story. But you were still okay to participate in the match even in that condition. I told you, physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I'll remember what happened, so don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I guess if you say so. You're starting to look a little better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful though, okay? Thanks. You guys too, good luck out there. We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Hey you guys, listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Well, there is quite a bit of pressure. Hey newbies, your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them, no sweat. Break a leg out there, we'll be cheering for you like you wouldn't believe. Alright, I think we talked to everyone. Oh, Estelle Joshua, is that you? Mayor Klaus, what brings you here? It's good to see you both again. Sherazad told me that you'd gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. It's the mayor from Roland. Haha, thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself really, but you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Bayer. It's kind of refreshing to see. Haha, well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So, I hear that you two made it all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? No. Actually got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Grandsel Castle. I only arrived in Grandsel this morning. Came by the way of airliner. No way. Ah, I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunan, right? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here. But this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that was. Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the traveling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here. Pardon me, Maya. There's a chance that we may also be attending the dinner party. Oh? Estelle and Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition would receive a formal invitation to the party. Ah, I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty is taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means that you'll have to try that much harder to win. Haha, you bet. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to both of you. can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. I think Mayor Mabel will be there as well. Seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in attendance. Oh well. We just need to focus on winning our match and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Yes, let's not waste any more time than we already have. Oh my god, they are all here. Oh. It looks like the dude and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete? Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well groomed. He looks like a capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose. At least in terms of character. Ha, but what indeed can one do? I suppose that he's worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim. I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition's full contact matches. Sorry if I'm drinking a lot recently. But I have been drinking more and more fluid this past few days. The arena has been a buzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. And it all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize the ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this, the championship match. Southside, blue team, from the Calvert Republic, captain is Zen. Northside, red team, from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces, captain is 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. For Tears of Laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. I don't know if you can lose this fight, or if you're supposed to lose this fight. Ah, here they come. I love the sprites. Everyone we fought so far has been about of toughest tapioca. That and half this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'd be able to stand up to us. Ah, don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. They're covering their faces like that. I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since I lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and bad backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I have you know I'm considered very attractive to women. God damn it. 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. Oh, never mind. Best of luck. Heh, and to you. Hey, don't let the talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Ideas be with you. Ready. That was very strange, yeah. Begin. Alright, final match. We're starting off with a fresh taunt.
Hey, over here! What? You yella?
Ooh, it missed too. We're going to take the smaller ones out first this time. Oh yeah, they barely do damage to Zen. We're going to also Diamond Dust. They all have one turn before we... I'm going to Diamond Dust this area. And I'm going to Spiral Flare this area as well. Alright. They're actually taking a lot less damage than I thought they would. But we need to get rid of the smaller fries first. For Joshua, we're going to use White Johanna as usual. Oh, the lieutenant can actually heal. That's not great. So I'm going to put him on an earth wall. Estelle doesn't have anything to heal yet. I'll probably just Diamond Dust him again. And Olivier can quick draw on all of these. Sniper shot? Yeah, not really. Alright. A lot of my AoEs miss so far. Oh, he can use Earth Guard as well. That's not great. I'm going to try a taunt again.
Hey, over here! One, you yellow.
Dual strike on this guy. I'm immediately going to use Joshua's move next. And then Zin's S-Craft. Alright. And Estelle can go right after. Why not Olivier right after? Oh my god, Estelle just murdered that guy.
Let me show you the true essence of evil.
Let's fire off all our S-Crafts. That's okay. Again? He does have a ton of moves. Yeah, they are delaying moves like crazy. Oh, I forgot he can do that. Oh god. Should have probably attacked him. Oh god.
Hey, over here! What?
The-
You yella?
Fuck. He does have way too many arts to do. Where's Joshua at? Wait, where is Joshua? Oh, he's standing in between us. Okay. That's a very good thing. He can just summon more guys, which makes this a little bit freaky. I guess we can shore up our defense a bit. Oh my god, he will heal himself almost full. I could just hope that he knocks himself out. How much health do these clones have? 2,000. They still have very good health. Diamond dust, maybe. There we go. Going to definitely earth wall us. Alright, all three.
Not bad.
Finally comes after Zen. That doesn't hit anyone again. Come on, Diamond Dust. I can't delay him long enough with Flicker, sadly. I thought if I could delay, like, Lawrence long enough, he wouldn't get off his arts, and we would have another Olivier turn in between. You know? But sadly, that does not happen. Well, as long as he has subordinates, he still heals them sometimes. Right? So maybe that's not too bad. Use his Earth Guard again. You have dual strike, but you also flicker. I'm going to use flicker on you, second lieutenant. I'm going to put an Earth Wall up again. Let's see what he does. Oh god. He went full into the guard. I'm going to use quick draw. Joshua. Can you just attack him? There we go. And now he attacked Joshua's guard, which is good. If he goes after Estelle, it's an enemy's weak spot, cancels arts and crafts. Maybe I'll hit him with a comet. God damn it. There we go. That's it. Pretty tough fight, but we managed to do it. I'm pretty proud. KO! Winner is Sin's team. It can't be. We're the best of the special ops have to offer. How could we lose? Bah, we're beaten. Yahoo! We won! We really won! Ugh, and I'm exhausted. Olivier, by the way, was the only one who did get a nice, good beating. Like, he was sitting at around 400 health and the others almost had full health. What's wrong, Zin? Now, the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunan. Representing the team will be Sin Vatek. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? That obviously has to come out of his mouth, huh? God damn it. No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Haha, I see, I see. I like you, Zen. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. I shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. Haha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am, indeed, shamed. Haha, come now, Amathea, you needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the intelligence division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. It serves an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Haha, surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all. Haha, I don't think quite that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here, even if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jäger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only person I could see being able to fight you in equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Gransel Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sorts of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer to cause us any real trouble. But sir... Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I'm certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn first approaches for this kingdom, and even I must endure the stigma of treason. I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. God damn it. Whew, now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky, even though it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Oh, interesting. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way in uncomfortable places. But dining, libel royal dining, the very prospect of such... Sorry, I'm not listening, Olivier. God damn it. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? Ah, it's getting on your... Ah, gross! It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Oliver. Ah, indeed. Let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of godly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. I like this guy. I absolutely like this guy. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come on. Come now, my dear Muller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling! God damn it. He's in fact not smiling. Is it just me or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, looks like Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight too. I don't believe we've met. My name's Muller. I was recently appointed as a residential military officer at the Erebonian embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fred not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Ahem, now where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay, he hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Olivier, did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Haha, perish the thought. No, rather I simply not told them. How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine, what's done is done. Now though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Hey. Please do wait a moment. We've all been invited to the delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fates. Truly you drive a knife into my heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kinda bad for him. Is it really that big a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. But how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth of affection as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. Holy fuck. I really like this guy. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen... My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivia, but that he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You just have to grin and bear it, Olivia. Please, Muller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, you know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party, my royal cuisine. Oh. Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but the facts are the facts. Yep. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Crossbell Castle then. Seems like... Do we need to report to the Bracer Guilds? That was a pretty dope battle. I have liked the past few battles. Already heard. Congratulations on your victory. Thanks, Elnan. Kurt tells me it was quite a sight to behold. It sure was, I guess. I don't think we're able to take them in another fight, though. Not easily, at any rate. Some say victory is equal parts effort and luck, but it seems that the two of you have discovered some secret third influence. With each passing day, one's skills are further honed. As time passes, you'll grow into that victory and realize you truly did earn it. You think so? Yay, I really like your pep talks. Well done in the arena and good luck tonight at the victory banquet as well. Thanks, we'll need it. Okay. No new quests. It was a very good fight, and honestly the past few, all of the arena segments, all of the arena fights have been very good. Like, the opponents were tough, but not unfair. And we did always find a way to, like, deal with them, right? Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Yeah. Well, let's show the gatekeeper on invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? Formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See? Right here, written invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you're cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. No, please go in. I kind of feel bad for Olivier, honestly, at this point. I kind of feel bad for him a bit. Just a bit, you know, he is annoying. But he was a great help in that fight, so I don't know. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. Ooh, we're getting inside the royal palace. Wow, it's like the Haken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I bet it's more solid too, since it's a royal castle. It's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections among the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now welcome to Her Majesty Grance's castle. Go right on in, you'll be met with a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Okay, it is a pretty big place. Holy fuck, that's a huge hall. Whoa. You can say that again. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grancel Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Captain Amathea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we've come at the invitation of the good Duke, and you are... pardon me. I'm Captain Canone Amathea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grancel Castle's defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains, goddammit. You must do fine work. Why, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see, haha, that's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Then we must show you to your rooms. Shia, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Ah, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Now that is one fine woman. God damn it. I hate to say this, Sin, but your taste in women is crap. Holy fuck. I mean... she's not wrong. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back the few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to a room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I'm Shea, a maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room then? Certainly, it's on the second floor. It's a huge castle. Oh, wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Gosh, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It doesn't see much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? And the birthday celebration coming up soon. Oh no. Just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? Oh my god, there's so many rooms. Is this the room where you'll be staying? Please go on in. Okay, pardon us. I mean, it has pretty classy decor. Holy strikers! I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice. This will make a good story for later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You're free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts, built on the garden terrace on the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. Ah, the terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grancel from during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the Royal Guard Room and also the Treasury, I believe. The Royal Guard Room? I guess it's still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes. The Intelligence Division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zin. Hey Zin. We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh, it must be nice to be so young. I'm 1 hour after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh so luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us what we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees too. We likely know most of them. Let's say hello to Zin. I'm so hungry. Usually by this time I'm already in some bar, stuffing my face. Isn't our food ready yet? I'm literally salivating thinking about a full course dinner. You might want to temper your expectations, Zin, because honestly, some high luxurious full course dinners are not that filling. Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet as well, sir? Just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. King Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect and libel. It's only fitting he'd be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight, too. No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty's still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmo of Ruan was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell... he's a bit too entrenched in too many unknown things right now. We don't know how true all this talk is of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Honestly, why would we be holding a banquet now under these circumstances? I cannot fathom why the Duke would allow this. Oh yes, were you able to meet with Chloe? I heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually done so. No, even the guild has yet to hear from her. But she should be at the capital by now, no? She should be. Still though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off to the capital, but even so... Alright. Mysterious things going on. Oh my god, I'm going to get so lost everywhere. What are these people at the intelligence division up to? Taking important documents without official permission. We're going to spend a lot of time exploring this castle, I have a feeling. So this is the mayor's room. Oh my god, it's Mayor Maybell. Mayor Maybell and Lila, Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet, with that everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amathea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not to refuse her requests. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean... You haven't heard any word from the Haken Gates? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with those anti-terrorist countermeasures, or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at the same time like this? Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy chubby hands. He's letting his position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all of the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. She's super busy. Duke Dunan is such a nuisance. When the Duke came to Bose before, he acted like a spoiled child. I received so many complaints from citizens he angered. My mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bose again sometime. Sure. No one's in here, huh? This is the throne room, right? Oh my god, this is a huge throne room. Can we sit on it, please? Estelle, just for a second. No one's looking. Ugh. Who else is here? Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With morale class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Grandsell Castle. Cassius kids to the bone you are. It took me more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Layston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry because we've totally got that covered. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. It's actually nice meeting all of the people in this area again. I think these might all be empty. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Oh. There's a place to talk. Please come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. It's actually a nice little bar. I've never thought about it, but yeah, if I made a castle, I definitely would have an own room for a bar. This is the Intelligence Division office, authorized personnel only. Keep your distance unless you're keen on getting arrested. Oh, is everything alright? Has something happened? No, not at all. I just wanted to look around a bit. I see. It will be a bit longer yet before dinner's ready. In the meantime, please feel free to look around to your heart's content. Interesting that they let us go in here. That rat problem around here is starting to get out of control. I can't stand rats either, so this really sucks for me. Where are these rats all coming from? The main course is complete. Once dinner's ready, we'll make sure everyone knows, and until then, your patience is greatly appreciated. The head chef is a real pro, specializing in imperial cuisine. Over 1,000 dishes of it, in fact. He's simply amazing. That's a storage unit. Interesting. What is in here? Oh, that's a dining room. You know why all these guests are really here? Because the Duke got bored, that's why. That man makes so much work for me, I swear. It's a nice dining room. I mean, if you have a rat problem, it probably comes from down here. The entrance is firmly sealed. Suspicious individuals can and will be arrested on the spot, so watch yourselves. Fuck you. Nobody likes the Duke, and I don't like him either, so... Castle gate is currently sealed to help ensure security. Okay, I think there's only one place left to go. And it's up here. That's actually a big garden. That's a really, really big garden. Oh wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town too. Must be great for reconnaissance. I think that's how I spell it, right? As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. We've got a job to do. But I wanna explore. It's just a fucking huge space with nothing in it. Oh. This must be the royal keep. Huh? Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Oh, sorry, guys. Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to come to deal with the likes of you. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Madam, we didn't know you were back already. Middle-aged woman, huh? The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a Bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. Bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle. No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope that you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. She is. I wonder who she is. I mean, if you can't figure it out right now, Joshua, I don't know. But madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I'm terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surroundings are far off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologize, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I'm the head maid of Gransel Castle and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha. We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, someone told us about you. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have Abrasier emblems and identifications with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the Professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd rather really speak to her face to face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready. So can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome. Understood, we'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. That's a good sign. I hope. I hope she's not going to try to dress up, to have us dress up as maids. Although Joshua in a maid outfit, I don't know. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. I see. I guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two should get around for junior bracers. You might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grand Soul? Guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Gransel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, that could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. What? I wonder what's going on with Shira back in Roland's. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Shira Sard, would you? You know her? She's our mentor and she's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvert. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably that. Everyone just keeps talking about Cassius all the time. It's actually crazy. Please pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy? Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. Would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks though. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with... What? Or is the... Fuck it. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not that bad. It doesn't mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that folks from the east usually eat with chopsticks. Done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in libel, do as the libelians do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use the knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed you're such a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. Haha, you flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than alleged though. Anyway, his grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, then who might that other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, my humblest apologies for the long delay. Presenting his grace to the Duke. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping you to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all, Dickface. Sorry. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our Honorable Duke. I asked that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Oh, so he's going to get to sit? Gotta be kidding, we're having dinner with him. I suspected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Haha, excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Maybell? What do you think of Gransel, Castle's Master Chef? Is his cooking not on par with that found in Bose's Aunt Rosa restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. God. You're not the first to say such things. And what have you, Zin? Wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. Certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine though. Good, good, I'm glad to hear it. And you, young bracers? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Oh god, Estelle. Holy fuck. Ha, indeed, it's a genuine treat. Hmm? That was a sick burn. That completely went over his head. It's certainly delicious food, and we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Ruan incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes sir, maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until this butler reminded him. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy to your heart's content. Your Grace, if you could, I'd like to, as we discussed first. Ah yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use the celebration as a place to make an important announcement. An announcement? And what might that be? I believe we'll allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrorists plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right, if that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Haha, indeed you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as we previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunan. Oh. So that's your plot, huh? What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious a matter to discuss at what is supposedly a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Mayor Mabel, are you saying that you cannot take His Grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean, as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. Possibly I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eye on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But he thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? Aha, I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who has the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say I agree with her wisdom in the matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it will be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Sin? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you'd want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Braces to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Libel's military and Braces are on just as good of terms as the stories say. That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Sus! Sus! It's also sus! Man, I've had some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I bet that was huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh my god, Estelle is sometimes she's very airheaded. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. We just played tourist a little while ago, and now we want to take an after dinner walk? I shouldn't get it, must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know? If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've gotta be kidding, you're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor in the snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Oh my god. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty. First things first, we go talk to the head maid, Hilda, like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the queen. Fine by me. Should we talk to everyone again? The castle blueprints are missing too. What do they need with those? The colonel's points are all very logical and rational, but I believe it would be best to get the particulars from Her Majesty and Her Highness, the princess, directly. Sus! What a shock this banquet has been. Duke Dunan as official successor to the throne. If anything could bring on a migraine, it's that. Seems it was a banquet to remember, and now my mistress has yet another worry to wrinkle her brow. I can't believe the queen's so worried she's considering abdiction. And Princess Claudia choosing a husband at her age. Events are unfolding so quickly, I hardly have time to react. They have been unfolding very quickly. Oh, it's you. What? Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is the first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. One thing that is really witting me out a bit about the dialogue is the constant ha-has. Might just be a translation thing, you know, where they were like using a little bit of a filler word or something before really speaking, and they just translated it the same way. I don't know. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalma was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realized that we exchanged a few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How do you find that out? Oh, please understand, I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge on site? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. What is going on with her? Pardon me, then. What is her deal? She's weird. Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. Since that time I found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. He did? And what did you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics, he understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were talking about two very different people. Oh, I love Estelle's beef with her father. So you were with our father during the 100 Days War? Yes, he was my CO. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that turned the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Libel would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way. It's kind of hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as a prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about any of this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all of this or something? Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice? Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about. Cassius. There's, by the way, still no sign of him in any of this game. Ugh, I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is so in trouble. Please excuse us, we didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this, it's actually a bit of a relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all, you both have told me the one thing I wanted most to know. And thus, I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. I don't know what his plan is. He doesn't seem like a generally awful person. Completely. Okay, who was that man and what has he done to Colonel Richard? Yeah, exactly, Estelle. What are you babbling about now? It's just that it's weird to hear him talk about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice. True, he doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. But now we should probably put the issue of Dad aside. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think he might have been playing nice. Just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the maid quarters. Can we now get a drink? Can we get fully smashed? Oh, we're 16. Fuck. You know, but we are in the legal drinking age to drink beer. No spirits, but beer. Also, we're in fucking Austria. Apparently. Like, from what people have told me, like, all of these German names in the game, like, the ones I keep complaining about, and I think from also the way that people are dressing and stuff like that, like, libel could be like a approximation, like a fictional approximation of Austria. You know? Austria still speaks German, by the way. If you didn't know that. But yeah. It could be like that it's supposed to be like Austria. Would explain some of those mountain ranges and stuff that we've seen. I don't know. I'll look at the libel map at a later date. Maybe I'll figure it out. You know, in terms of that, I am pretty close to Austria, by the way. I live pretty close to Austria. I live in southern Germany, so yeah. And I definitely can see it, especially like the royalty culture and everything. Seems like very fictional Austrian. It obviously wasn't like as beautiful as that, but you know, it seems like a romanticized version of it. And like with all of the German names of places and people, you know, I think it seems very Austrian. And some of those guard uniforms, like especially the Royal Guards, kind of look like they could be like out of a 17th century Austria, you know. I definitely see it. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kinda got caught by Colonel Richard. Did you know? He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though. I see. Ah yes, that letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius' children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richards feels. Oh, do you know a dad too? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. Fuck. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late princess, Her Majesty's son. Late prince? Princess Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Would that he was still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh? But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching, we must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Shia. Oh hey, aren't you Shia, right? Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle, Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You will find a more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia. That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change into your uniforms. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. I knew it! What? What do you mean? Oh my god, are we going to get Joshua into a maid's dress? Is Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. A little playing with her hair and you'll blend right in. Ooh, I get it. Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. That should be ideal for sneaking in. Huh, me in a maid's outfit. I've been wanting to try one on since we first met Lila. Cute, breezy and easy to move in. Well, if our uniforms weren't easy to move in, that'd make the cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Well, let's get the sucker on me. Why, so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirits, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the play at the campus festival. Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy dress and the maid outfit? I love how Estelle literally went straight to Joshua, you're coming with me, you're also wearing a maid outfit. I swear, Estelle was completely into it. I can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not all that shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess. Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda Shia, help me out here. Say something. Oh my god. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. I love it that Estelle is so much into it. Shia, don't you have that extra hairpiece designed for the princess? Yes, it's never been used though. He has that full dark hair, so it would probably look good on him. Hey, hold on a second. Well, it looks like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room. Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. I love that she's so much into it. Oh my god. Alright, alright. If I have to change, I can do it myself. Shia, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Kids these days. Oh my god, are we going to see Joshua in a dress? Oh my god. Oh my. Ta-da! That actually works for Estelle. Hehe, what do you think? I think it suits her very well. Such a bright, active maid in training, and only... God damn it. And after only just coming to the castle too, you certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will be any the wiser. Perhaps you'd like to work at Gransfield Castle for real when this is all settled? Well, we already work as bracers, so anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out of here. Ugh, no chance. I can talk you out of this. Not at all. You're just making this take longer. Fine. It's my favorite joke in the entire game so far. Just dressing up Joshua in women's clothing all the time. You're impossible sometimes. Oh my god. He's sparkling too. Oh no. Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make all the difference in the world. Please just say you're done. Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. We're finally gonna get to meet the queen in person. Yes, this is the do or die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the royal keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. Well, excuse me. This was your idea. I can't believe you got the nerve to pick on. Sorry, don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you, I'm not obsessed with food. Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time, let's get to the Royal Keep. I don't know what it is today, by the way, to you. Like, I thought I fixed the chat, but actually it didn't work for the stream. I hate Streamlabs, not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. I absolutely despise Stream Elements. It doesn't work half of the time. Like, I think Stream Elements is only good if you have Twitch. But it really doesn't work with YouTube very well. I have not found a single way to fix this too. Hilda, what business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life as she wishes after all. Such harsh words. Who are these maids with you? I don't recognize them. His Grace ordered me to hire on some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived at the castle today. Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Oh my god, he bows. Huh? Why do I get the feeling we've met before? Crap. Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I'd rather think that His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite of the Royal Army, we wouldn't do that. All's well then. Now will you please allow us to pass? Pardon us, ladies. Please go ahead. That almost went wrong. Should have sent just Joshua, honestly. Because they wouldn't expect that Joshua would show up in a maid outfit. Whew, that was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a real lifesaver. Yeah, that was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see Her Majesty? If you prefer, I can just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes, now! Oh, for the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? What was wrong with what you had on? It's not an issue of self-conscious. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is? Yes, it is Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. Huh? No kidding. But I heard that the princess was tending to the queen. I guess that's just gossip then. You'd have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room was on the second floor on the Royal Keep. I'll take you there. Oh, I didn't expect something so funny would happen. Well, go straight there, huh? I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I've brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. As you wish. I'll wait for you here. You two go in. Right. Pardon us. We'll probably not be able to finish it next week too, in the next two streams. I highly doubt it's just going to be 6 hours left in the game. With the way things have been progressing. Oh. I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Auslese. I am the 26th monarch of the nation of Libel. Estelle, I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Brazier Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua, I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please have some and relax. I see, so Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbment capable of negating all other orbal energies. And you say that the Colonel has acquired it. The Professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I'm worrying about nothing, but even so... Excuse me, but what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Grand Sol. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Did this happen in the vicinity of the sewers? No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow. So it was a bona fide artifact then. Most artifacts I know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again you find one that still functions, like the Mayor Dalmos family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Grand Sol. So what does it tell us about the gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions. Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginations how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way. Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. Haha, I'd expect no less from Cassius' daughter. You're acquainted with her father, Your Majesty. Everyone is. Like, literally everyone. Just Cassius just knows everybody. Literally. Like, the entire kingdom knows him. He was a friend of my late son's, and a great savior to the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine there are a great many things to know. Things about him that you do not know. Including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told. Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then, that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely. It is no indulgence, Your Majesty. 10 years ago, in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must admit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for their invasion of Libel. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days War. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, and that's just literally tanks, a massive military force breached the Hardened Gate. In what seemed like scant moments, all of Libel became occupied territory, save for Grand Sol. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire Royal Army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Grand Sol too would fall. they rebuilt that whole thing in only 10 years? Holy shit. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol airships had just been developed and were used to recapture Libel's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one, using ships launched from Layson Fortress, Dice, Ruan, Bose, Roland. With the supply line severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. And the one behind this plan for a counter-offensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. What followed, I'm sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in the final moments. No, I had no idea. And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of a bracer. All to stay with the only one he had left, you. And this time, he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that? Estelle. Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so I'm sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize. You've protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended Libel in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for. Still, you have a kind heart and I'm grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now more than ever. Your Majesty. However, that is why... Sorry guys. That is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But Julia, I mean Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to help you. I thank you, I'm grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassie's absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return. But... if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored, and that you protect, though it was held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, if the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Libel, then what will become of the peace? I ask only that you consider that. Your Majesty? Right when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from my dad. After the Sky Bandit incidents, we got that letter and the package, and we've been running all around creation ever since. It feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, and just like Mom and Dad, I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right, and I really want to see it through. Estelle, it seems she was right about you. Huh? too am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty, my liege, we will do whatever you ask. My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia. Aha, so the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes. This coup d'etat started when I backed her as the successor to the throne. In other words, Duke Dunan was out of the running. Yes, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of considerable number of character flaws. In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her, but I personally lean toward the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention, the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some. Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of this information to the Duke, is what led to his coup. This was all staged so that Libel would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows. I see. That finally lets us see the whole picture. So if Libel became a militarized country, what would happen then? A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chests. Orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. And no doubt, contracting Jäger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Oh no. Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for this country. But I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked so hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations to the benefit of all. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Yeah, makes sense to me. The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. And so, he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return. Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she's my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your requests. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you, both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? This gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Wow, wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, but with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm even 1/10 that cool when I get old. Cool. Did you just actually call the Queen that? Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Yeah. I really want to stop this coup thing and help her. It's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever you can, right? But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about that. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh, yeah. Then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Actually, it's just midnight. Whoa, is it really that late? The Queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious. Yeah, let's leave. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy. That's not fair. But please relax, we are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. And I believe that we shall be on our way. Pardon me. By your leave. By the way, ladies. I don't think we ever got your names. Maybe ask them. Which one do we pick? Dorothy would be funny. That's a very modern name. Pardon my saying so, but it just doesn't sound right for you. Ain't that the truth? And how about you, miss? You may call me Karen. God damn it. Karen, you say? That's a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Alright, we're with the Special Ops. My name is... I think that's just about enough. Joshua came up with an original name for himself. I think that's just about enough. I sense an ulterior motive at work. No, I mean, at least not from us. Please be safe on your way home. Well, aren't you, Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. Hey, I was not... I didn't see you shying away from joining the conversation. Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Eh? What's all this noise about? Oh, Duke Dunan. As Lady of the Court. Hey, you maids. You don't look familiar. These are two of the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Dorothy and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be sorry if he didn't recognize us. Come now, Philip, enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see coming from you, stiff upper lip and all. Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes are playing tricks on me, it seems. I'm dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please don't concern yourself. You know, now that I stop and look, I must say you both are quite lovely. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you. God damn it. As for you, I personally think you'd best look with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Yes. Dorothy, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Your Grace. Ew, I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All of the maids in the castle work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten. I know, some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We can set aside time for some fun then. Your Grace, please no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you know how your libido gets in such instances. God damn it. Fucking creep. I say this knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it. But I said I was just joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. Whoa, alright Dorothy. You just let me know if you have any problems. Anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give. Aha, thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good, good. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please set your minds at ease. I should certainly hope so. I am truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, I must take my leave. I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. I see. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Ugh, please, I'd like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Alright, back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see... Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Hilda whispered something into Estelle's ear. Oh no. Now you understand. Yes. Hopeless, completely hopeless. Thanks for everything, both of you. That's not fun. If not for you, I don't know what we'd have done. Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only asked that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. Well, you can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? Alright, I'm going to save right here because we are overtime. We are actually fully overtime here. We're going to continue this next week. Next week on Monday, if I am correct. Yes, I am. We're going to continue Monday. And let me look at my channel real quick, because if you haven't already, in the community tab, there's currently a poll going on. That you guys can still sway for tomorrow's game that we're going to play. Tomorrow is Retro Game Thursday. And I have a poll of 4 games up. And if you haven't voted yet, you might as well vote for the next game. Currently, it seems like Kirby's Dream Land is winning. So, you know, if you want to see something else, please do vote. That's all I can say. And yeah, I'm going to try to get every stream, the rest of the week in streams out. We're probably playing something like tomorrow. We're going to do Retro Game Thursday. I definitely want to commit to that as much as possible. I hope I'm feeling well enough for this, you know. And on the weekend, on Friday, I want to commit to an early Wind Waker stream, as usual. If I can. And on the weekend, when we have time, we'll play Donkey Kong Country 2. So yeah, we're going to start up Donkey Kong Country 2 on the weekend. And yeah, So that's basically the streaming schedule for the rest of the week. Yeah, it was a really fine part of the game. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later, probably when the game is finished. I highly doubt we're going to finish the game next week because we have 2 streams of the game next week, right? So I highly doubt we're going to finish the game next week, but maybe, you know. Maybe we'll do an extra stream. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a 3rd extra stream of this game so that we can finish it. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had too. And I will see all of you guys next time. Trilightning out.